Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's Florida and the Washington Nationals. About to get started here. And on the mound now, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. De La Cruz matched a homer in his last game. And 1-2. Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Toss to Alonso. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the catcher to hit, Ben Rice. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Yamamoto, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So digging in, Nick Kurtz. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 3 of the NLDS. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Junior Caminero in the box now. No balls and a strike. Rice on at second with 2 down. And that's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Way outside, and it gets a wild pitch. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Two outs. Full count in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. And ball four to aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Goodman now at the plate. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Two on, 2 outs. There's a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed. Michael Harris the second in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Bases loaded, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
And there's a ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Nationals Park. Starting.
3. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base.
Third game of the division series.
Right fielder,
Here's the rookie right fielder, Owen Casey. Yamamoto back to work. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
That's a strikeout. Yamamoto goes with the splitter to finish the job.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Cam Smith batting with 1 down takes a strike.
1 strike.
Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag.
Out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Jackson Holliday. That one at 95, missed up top, and that is ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Alonso steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number.
That's ball 4.
At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. See you later. He leaves the yard to right. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Ben Rice. There's a strike.
Bo just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Rice throws right, bats left. 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that one clips the corner. That's to third. Lewis throws to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Nick Kurtz digs in now. Struck out looking his first time. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Pete Alonso. Ground ball up the middle. Holliday gets it to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now for Washington, Colson Montgomery. And that's in for a strike. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Royce Lewis.
Up
Worked
next,
a
for
walk
the
in his first trip to the
Nationals,
plate.
third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Strike on the outside. And it's 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Up the middle, and that squirts through. And that keeps the inning going. Emmanuel Rodriguez digging in for the Nationals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. There's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Back in Washington, D.C. And now Hunter Goodman. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
All tied up here in Game 3 of the NLDS. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Lucas moving under it. And there's one down. Owen Casey will hit next.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
There's a strike. Goodman at first, one gone. And it skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Ball.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Cam Smith, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Fastball for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Late swing fouled off. He goes down looking. We go to the bottom of the 4th. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Connor Griffin. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Fraley in the box now. Takes strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
There goes the runner. Ripped to right, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim, in the dirt. To second, but way too late, safe there. And now a man into scoring position. On the ground, right side, Holiday. Whips it to first. That's it out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And foul ball. That one ran inside, almost got him. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs. That one laced to center and a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's 1st and 2nd with 2 out. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Colson Montgomery. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're headed to the 5th. Nationals lead this one 3-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yamamoto back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So now back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz checks over to first, back safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second, and great jump. The 1-0. Just missed.
You know, this group of hitters, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and we are starting over. It's 3-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rice now at the plate. That's too low. Ball one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And it's through for a hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jose Buto.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here is Nick Kurtz. And that's in for a strike.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Rice on at first. Nobody out. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Go ahead run on base. Junior Caminero digs in now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Action in the pen down there. Joey Lucchesi up and loosening in the pen. Domingo also throwing. And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez moving under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Hunter Goodman.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Now he launches a throw over his head.
I think a good throw to second base has a chance to catch him right there. So that's a throw he's going to want back behind the dish. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's a
toss to Alonso, and there's 2 away. Michael Harris the second, the next to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball 1.
Fouled off left side. Just missing there. The count now 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. 3 runs. Third game of the division series. Up now for Washington, Royce Lewis. And delivers outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Roll off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Emmanuel Rodriguez now at the plate. And that is out of play. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the
manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Shane McClanahan done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Spencer Strider will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
To hit, Jake Fraley, 1 for 2. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
That clips the corner. Lewis at third with 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Joey Lucchesi.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Casey in the box again, takes a strike. Activity in the Washington bullpen, A.J. Minter. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Pinch hitter coming on, Denzel Clark.
Well, with this speed, he can really make some things happen leading off. Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Clark went deep in his most recent game. That just misses. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Line drive, caught. Cam Smith will hit next.
Cam Smith.
Luke Casey, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 3 of the NLDS. Check
Ball
swing.
2.
Did he go? No, he didn't.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Ripped to short, jumps, throws, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So a man at first. And now Jackson Holliday, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Right through there for a strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal.
Third, 2-2.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And there's a strike.
One.
Squirts away a little bit. Check swing, no appeal.
2-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Catcher,
So up next, Ben Rice. To the right side, Kim. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars out front 4-3. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. There's the strike. 1 out, bases empty. And now it's even up. That one lifted to left. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 down.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Lucas stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Edgar Domingo.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hurts stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
And that's outside. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next is the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
2 strikes.
Outside. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Lucas makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Montgomery in the box now. Takes strike 1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive with full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. And there's a base hit. Montgomery rounds second, heads for third. Coming home. He scores, and the Nationals tie it up. It's 4-4. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. All even now at 4 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the right fielder, Denzel Clark.
Brian Abreu.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that's in the dirt. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Josh Hader looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Morejon warming up as well. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Cam Smith, 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. All tied up here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. And there are two down. Now the batter now, Jackson Holliday.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Strider back to work. Fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Clark on the move to the gap. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Rafael Marchand.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting.
Ha-Seong Kim digs in now. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nationals lead 1. Score remains tied at 4. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one called a strike, and the count 1-1. Four in the 9th. In the air to left center. 1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ben Rice. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. There's a strike. And a strike in there.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That's down and in.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fights it off, he'll see another. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. And And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. And now the winning run is on base. Next to hit for the Nats, Royce Lewis. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. De La Cruz over to second, double play, and we're headed to extra innings.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're in extras here. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can't it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now the DH, Hunter Goodman. That one off the mark, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
That one is absolutely belted. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
And here is Michael Harris II. Just missed. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they come away without an out. Go ahead, run on base. Stepping in, Denzel Clark. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Hader throw over, and he's back in on a dive. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now up for Washington, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Rips one to right. Fair ball. As they hold the winning run at second base.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Spencer Strider done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's going to be Jake Fraley. Bounce to the right. Bare hand grab on the money. Nice play.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Rafael Marchand. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Washington. This game's all tied at 4. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Adrian Morejon. So digging in, Cam Smith. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
A little bit low.
Two.
Just misses there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Holiday in the box now. Take strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Got him. Nice play.
Tremendous range right there. Going to his left on the dive. Fully extended. Watch a base hit. Nice job.
And now here is Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 3. Not close with that one. And the count is even, 2-2. Next offering is outside.
Full count.
Ben Rice would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Miller back to work. The changeup missing. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Pitch misses. And now 3-0. Nathan Lucas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there. A quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
No outs. Runner at first. Nathan Lucas now at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he
got him looking. And one away.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1. One down. Winning run on at first. That clips the corner. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him! 2 away.
Boom, he was shopping at the buckle right there. The way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
They take the force out, beats him to the bag, and that back in Washington, D.C. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. That's in there. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Nick Kurtz will hit next. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's a
and
ball.
now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tied at 4. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more to plate than it was supposed to.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Little chopper rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So now the DH spot, Hunter Goodman. Right through there for a strike.
Calling it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two outs. Outside low. And it's 2-2.
No, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
swing and a high fly ball to left. Fraley should have it. And that's the third out. And we're back. Bottom of the 12th inning now. Digging in, Royce Lewis. Orion Kirkery takes over on the mound.
Now pitching, Orion Kirkery.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And it's fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On a dead sprint, racing back. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Now batting, center fielder
Emmanuel Rodriguez digging in for the Nationals. Swinging a foul out of play. Fouled off. He was late. Bases empty, one away here in Game 3 of the NLDS. That's way outside. Now 1-2. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped to third. And he can't come up with it. Connor Griffin digging in for the Nationals. That one in the dirt and gets away. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position. The winning run on second base.
Ball 2.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clark. And there's 2 away. Up now for Washington, Jake Fraley. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Here's the catcher to hit, Rafael Marchand. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. Base hit, that'll do it. Across is the winning run, and the Nationals walk it off in Game 3. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustaba, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustaba, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me sigue. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Ey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Hawaii. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.